Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, be honest with yourself for a second. How many times have we promised ourselves that this is it? This is the year we're going to completely overhaul our lives, only to find ourselves stuck right back in our old routines by what, mid-February? Look, if you're looking to fundamentally change your life, the absolute bedrock foundation is recognizing that you have to change yourself first. Today, we're unpacking the architecture of personal transformation. We're going to see how building the exact life you want isn't about luck, and it's definitely not about timing. It's actually about engineering your daily habits from the inside out. You know, it's a trap almost all of us fall into at some point. How often do we make the excuse, I'll work harder when the timing is better, or I'll finally start when things get a little easier? Well, the legendary Jim Rohn completely shattered that excuse with this jarring pattern interrupt. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Seriously, stop waiting for life to magically lower its difficulty setting. Life is going to be hard regardless. Instead, we need to shift our focus inward. Level yourself up so much that every external obstacle simply starts to feel smaller. Think about it. We all share this one ultimate universal equalizer, time. Every single day, you are handed exactly 24 hours. No more, no less. But within those exact same 24 hours, some people are out there scaling mountains and fulfilling their wildest dreams, while others are just hitting a brick wall of their own making, spinning out excuses. The clock ticks exactly the same for everyone, right? The true difference between these two paths? It's entirely in the mindset and the daily habits you apply to those fleeting hours.
So, how do we actually rewire that mindset? Well, it boils down to something mathematical, and honestly undeniable. 1%. I know, it sounds tiny, right? Almost completely insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But listen, this is the undeniable magic. It's the compound interest of self-improvement. Making the choice to get just 1% better every single day, that is how real personal transformation happens. It's literally the secret weapon of daily habits.
Because here is exactly what happens when you stack those tiny improvements. After 1 year, your life can completely change. This is the compounding effect in full action. Earth-shattering changes really don't come from waiting around for one massive, dramatic leap. Honestly, trying to change everything at once usually just overwhelms our brains and triggers our natural resistance anyway. True change comes from small, consistent daily shifts. It's all about building that unstoppable momentum.
Keep this core philosophy in the back of your mind as we go. Successful people do not do different things, they do things differently. Success is an approach, you guys. Highly successful individuals aren't out there performing magic tricks or uncovering some secret hidden tasks that the rest of us don't know about. No, they take the mundane tasks we all have to do, like, watering the proverbial plants of our daily lives, and they execute them with incredible intention. They simply show up as the hero of their own routine.
Section 1. The Morning of Success. Building your daily foundation.
Okay, so here is your hero's blueprint. Wake up early, learn something new, read books, keep your body fit, take one step towards your goal. Now, don't just look at this as a list of chores. Think of them as your daily weapons. Waking up early gives you a quiet head start before the world gets loud. And yeah, that absolutely means resisting that universal urge to smash the snooze button. Reading and learning arm your mind with new tools. Fitness arms your physical body with energy. And taking just one step, that ensures you are always in motion.
Now, let's be real for a second. Abundant excuses are always going to be there. They're readily available. It is incredibly easy to justify skipping a workout or sleeping in just a little longer. But those excuses, they act like a heavy anchor, tying you securely to your current state. If you really want to sprint towards your ultimate destination, you have to accept that excuses will absolutely never carry you there. Sure, they might feel comforting in the present moment, but they're never going to let you sail forward.
And, well, that brings us to a moment of brutal accountability. You have to respect your own hard work to earn the respect of others. If you want the world to validate you, you've got to validate yourself first through your own sweat, your own discipline, and your dedication. Think about it. If you don't take your own daily habits and your own labor seriously, why on earth should anyone else respect your output? Self-respect is the strict prerequisite for external validation.
Okay, let's slow down the pace just a bit, because I really want you to see how completely manageable this formula is. Step 1. Read a little. Step 2, learn a little. Step 3, work hard a little. And step 4, just keep moving forward. It's not about burning yourself out in some frantic 2-week sprint that just leaves you exhausted. It's about sustainable, continuous motion. These small, manageable steps, repeated daily, that is the true, sustainable route to massive success. Just keep the engine running smoothly.
So what actually fuels that engine? I urge you to make a firm decision today to shift your internal motivation. Stop running away from failure out of fear. That little monster of anxiety is just going to exhaust you. Instead, you need to run actively toward your dreams. And look, when you inevitably stumble, because we all do, don't internalize it as a defeat. Advance through learning, and let that continuous growth pull you forward.
Which kind of brings our narrative full circle to the true climax of this explainer. Another brilliant insight from Jim Rohn. Success is something you attract by the person you become. This flips the script entirely, doesn't it? You don't hunt success down, you don't frantically chase it. Instead, you use those daily habits we talked about to build yourself into a magnet. You become the type of person that success just naturally gravitates toward because of the immense value you've built inside yourself.
And this means the urgency is entirely in the present moment. Your future is built on the decisions you make today, not tomorrow, not next month when things finally, quote-unquote, slow down at work. No, your new life starts right now, literally from this exact second. Every single time you choose the discipline of your daily habits, you are laying a permanent brick in the foundation of your future self.
So, as we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this provocative question to chew on. What decision will you make today for your future? Just take a moment of deep internal reflection right now. Are you going to choose the comfortable excuse, or are you going to choose the 1% improvement? The choice is entirely yours. If you found this explainer helpful in architecting your own mindset, be sure to share this message with friends who might benefit from a spark of momentum today. Thank you so much for joining me. Now go out there and make that 1% count.